The Covenant begins in the brutal war in Afghanistan, where fear, dust, and death surround every soldier. Among them is Sergeant John Kinley, a skilled U.S. Army soldier who has seen too much violence. Kinley doesn't easily trust in a war zone. After his previous interpreter's murder, he's assigned Ahmed. Ahmed is a quiet, intelligent Afghan interpreter who rarely speaks unless necessary. Kinley initially dislikes Ahmed's distant manner, but he soon realizes Ahmed is different from everyone else. Ahmed understands the land, the people, and the danger better than most soldiers do, and survival. American soldiers rely on tech, but Ahmed moves with instinct, experience, and caution. Afghanistan is his home. He knows how quickly a single mistake can end a life. On a mission, Kinley's team raids a Taliban bomb site. Ahmed's intelligence proves vital, saving lives. This shows he's more than a translator. However, the mission's success puts a target on Ahmed. Helping Americans makes him an enemy of the Taliban. Kinley respects Ahmed's bravery. Ahmed fights not for politics but to survive and create a future. Kinley's unit learns of a massive Taliban weapons operation. Despite the risk, they move out. The mission turns chaotic. Soldiers are ambushed in the mountains by Taliban fighters. Bullets fly, explosions shake the ground, and Kinley's men are killed in a horrifying firefight. Kinley is badly wounded and nearly unconscious. Surviving soldiers are hunted down and executed. Ahmed survives the attack and discovers Kinley barely alive among the bodies. Ahmed has a choice: leave Kinley and save himself, or risk everything to protect a man. Instead of running, Ahmed chooses loyalty and humanity over fear. This becomes the emotional heart. Ahmed drags Kinley across mountains, deserts, rivers, and villages while Taliban forces search. He carries him, hides him, steals supplies, and risks his own life to keep Kinley breathing. The journey is painful and exhausting. Kinley's unconscious and Ahmed has no real support. Every step feels impossible, yet Ahmed refuses to give up, believing saving a life matters. The movie shows the true horror of war through human suffering, fear, betrayal, and sacrifice. Villagers are terrified of helping because the Taliban punish anyone who supports Americans. Ahmed's own family becomes endangered because of what he has done. Eventually, Ahmed brings Kinley close enough for American forces to rescue him. But Ahmed himself disappears before the military arrives. Kinley wakes up in the United States, safe but emotionally broken, haunted by memories. He realizes he survived only because one Afghan man refused to abandon him. Ahmed and his family were promised visas, but due to bureaucracy they were left behind. Now the Taliban hunt Ahmed for revenge, forcing him and his family to live in constant fear. The government Ahmed helped no longer seems willing to protect him. Kinley feels overwhelming guilt. He owes his life to Ahmed and cannot simply forget. Despite warnings, Kinley becomes determined to save Ahmed, just as Ahmed once saved him. He contacts officials and contractors, but everywhere he turns, he faces delays and indifference. The movie criticizes how people who risked everything are often abandoned once no longer useful. Kinley decides to return to Afghanistan himself through a private rescue operation. He believes loyalty is not something you forget when convenient. Back in the war-torn country, Kinley experiences how much worse the situation has become. Taliban checkpoints control roads, civilians live in terror, and Ahmed's family constantly moves. Kinley finally reunites with Ahmed. The emotional weight of their meeting is powerful. Neither man needs many words to understand what the other means to him. The bond between them was created through blood, suffering, and sacrifice, deeper than friendship. Together they attempt a dangerous escape, while Taliban fighters close in around them. The final act becomes a tense survival mission as Kinley and Ahmed fight side by side. Reversing roles, Kinley risks his life to save Ahmed and his family. He refuses to leave them behind the way the system did. After several close encounters, they finally reach an extraction point. A private aircraft helps them escape Afghanistan. The ending is emotional, reminding us that humanity can still exist amidst war and destruction. Governments may fail, wars destroy, and politics divide, but loyalty, sacrifice, and gratitude define a person. Real honor is not found in medals or power, but in standing beside those who stood beside you. Ahmed and Kinley come from different worlds, yet in the darkest moments they save each other. Compassion is stronger than fear. single act of loyalty can mean more than an entire war. Sometimes the people we least expect become the reason we survive.